Sega.
More of us are coming. This planet will be ours.
You lost this war before you started, fool.
Primary threat spotted.
Moving into position. Neutralizing.
Take cover! Strike from the sky, brothers! This planet is ours, witch.
No. This planet is theirs.
Oh. If there's anything straight off the bat that I would go and give the Dawn of War games props for, they have friggin' awesome intros to all of them. At least the ones I can remember anyway. I haven't played Dawn of War 3 yet, but Dawn of War 1 and 2 are fantastic with their intros. I keep the volume down a little bit. Anyway, hey guys, welcome to JPlays. I'm Iceman, and it has been... Let's have a look. When was the last time I did Dawn of War? I did Dawn of War back in 2019. So we're now in 2022. So what, 3 years ago? So back in the dawn of this channel, of me doing content for YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, this is back in the early days. This might be one of the first Dawn of War game, which I'm still divided on which is the better of the two games out of this one and the first one. They're very different kind of games. The first one's more of a kind of Command and Conquer-ish kind of game, but it has territory, like capturing points and stuff. This one has capturing points too, if I remember correctly. But then you're not like building, like you're not placing buildings and all that stuff. So it's less so, much less so. Still a great game in its own right. I'm divided all the time on what's the better game out of the two of them. Like they're both good in their own way. It's just that if you want more of a Command and Conquer-ish kind of StarCrafty, then kind of game, then you want the first game, especially the Dark Crusade expansion. That's the best of Dawn of War 1. Whereas Dawn of War 2, it's more like smaller forces. And the best thing about it, I know you're not seeing it right now because you're seeing Chaos Rising, but you'll see it soon, is that this is the first game in the Dawn of War series that had the Tyranids. And yeah, on a side note, I used to mispronounce them all the time. I used to say Tyranids, but it's not Tyranids, it's Tyranids. Anyway. As you can see, I've had a few playthroughs of this game. I'll go Sergeant. I mean, I am probably more a captain than Sergeant. I've been playing RTS games since the original Command & Conquer. But, yeah. I don't want to be too hard.
Subsector Aurelia. This cluster of worlds stands on the very edge of the Imperium of Man. From this frontier came the Blood Ravens, a chapter of the Emperor's own Space Marines. Once and for all. Captain Davian Thule and a handful of Space Marines lead the raw recruits defending these worlds. Now, another Space Marine joins this desperate battle. A newly promoted commander, ready to lead in our darkest hour. You are this Space Marine. And you will tip the balance toward victory.
Against the Tyranids. For some reason, the Tyranids are barely in very few of the Warhammer 40k games. And personally, they were, I mean, next to the Imperium, to me the Tyranids are like one of the most fascinating forces in 40k. I mean, like, I'm speaking as a complete nerd on this stuff. I mean, I was into the Warhammer both 40k and Fantasy Battle as a kid. Like, I loved it. I used to collect the miniatures. I've been slowly selling my stuff off these days, but because it became too much of an expensive hobby. But yeah, there's it's expensive and there's a lot to get into. Sorry, my cat needed access to its food. Um, yeah, so I've been massively into 40k and Fantasy Battle since I was very little. I mean, my gateway drug, so to speak, was Hero Quest, the board game. That got me my first taste of fantasy, like Fantasy Battle. Because they're sort of in the same universe, kinda. Um, yeah, and then I found out about 40k through White Dwarf magazine. That got me into that. And then I had a friend who was much more into 40k than Fantasy Battle. So because of that, I had to pick a side. And to me, once I read about the Tyranids, I thought they were friggin' awesome. Like just the way the now I'm talking the original versions of 40k, not the revisions that came later where they changed the stories and all that stuff. But in the old versions, they used to have like gene stealers go to planets and they would have their people infiltrate them and go into high positions, even though, and because they would look like humans, and then they would lead rebellions, and then so that by the time the Tyranids showed up in their huge hive ships, or biological ships that they come in, most of the time the planets would be just completely screwed. Um, yeah, and a lot of what goes into the Tyranids, Blizzard stole with the Zerg in StarCraft, Because if you follow, like if you read up on the original storyline of the Zerg, it reads almost identical to the Tyranids, where they would because the Tyranids, the way they work, they would go towards a planet and just wipe it clean of all life and absorb the life into their forces and create a bit like the Borg in a way, grow bigger and bigger and bigger and more diversified because they would incorporate the races that they had absorbed into the hive mind. I don't know what you call it, but the hive, you know. Very fascinating. Yeah. But for some reason, the Tyranids were barely in any 40k game. Like, for some reason, most 40k games are always against Chaos. Like, not Dawn of War 1, but, well, actually, yes, Dawn of War 1, yeah, well, that was against Chaos as well. And this one has Chaos Rising, which, goes back to form. If you read any of the fiction books for 40k, a lot of them are Space Marines versus Chaos. There was a Space Marine board game that I had. That one focused on Chaos, like Imperium versus Chaos. I don't know why it's in so many of the games. I don't get it. Like, I find it so much more fascinating when they're against other forces, even if it's just orcs, Like Space Marine, the game Space Marine that came out a couple of years ago, and there was an E3 video recently for Space Marine 2, which is kind of coming out in a year or two, I think. That one had you up against the orcs mainly, I think. Anyway, I'm going on and on. I could talk about this stuff all day. But this game is great, from what I remember of it. But I haven't played this in quite a few years.
Calderis. We Blood Ravens select our initiates from this world's fierce warriors. Calderis is the cradle and the future chapter. Now, the orcs would take it from us. This, we cannot allow.
Calderis.
Scout, stay in cover. Kill the orcs that are out in the open. Welcome, Commander. This is Captain Davian Thule, in command here on Calderis. We are battling the orcs that threaten this world. You have dropped right into the combat zone. I am north of you with several squads of our initiates. We are under heavy fire and losing control of our flanks. Move north and provide support.
Tip with the left mouse button brings up information to help guide you in Dawn of War 2. To focus the camera on a unit, double-click with the left mouse button on that unit's portrait in the squad tabs.
Boy! Some of the Yumis got behind us! Kill them! Horrifying! Daka daka!
You can quickly select a unit by using the hotkey number associated with it. For instance, the Force Commander is number 1. To select him, press the corresponding number on your keyboard. Each squad's hotkey is indicated next to its squad tab on the right side of the screen. You can quickly...
Orcs ahead of you are trying to outflank us. Eliminate them.
Simply click once with the right mouse button. Fighting on your side, which you do.
Reinforcements have arrived. Push forward, initiates.
Even hear me above all this audio. It's very hard to hear the tutorial based on how the volume is really. I mean, yes, you can change it.
Warrior is special equipment that makes your characters more powerful. Enemies will sometimes drop board gear when they die.
Well fought, Commander. But the Greenskins will not give us much time before they attack again. I need you and Sergeant Tarkus to take charge of driving the orcs back. Move up to the ruins east of here and prepare to repel the next orc wave.
If I remember right, Calderis was in the first Dawn of War, I think, in the first campaign.
Engage the enemy. Gun. More shooting, less dying, you gits! Hello, boys! We're in the ruins! Go get me some more boys! And these Umis is sparking up me truck! Back through the tunnel! Well done, Commander. Those orcs have opened a path through the hills somehow. Move forward and seal it.
Commander, the orcs are using a guard tower near the cave mouth. My squad can take it out with a grenade. Tactical squad, return fire. Lower of God! Attack formation, brothers.
The Greenskins are clearly using that mine as a passage, Commander. Seal that entrance by any means necessary.
Also took off quick. He's right naff about that truck of his.
The orcs have stacked fuel and ordnance near the entrance over there. A well-placed grenade should ignite it and bring the whole cave down. Advancing.
So the second game deals far more with heroes and things, so it's kind of Dota-ish. Dota before Dota? I don't know. Even Warcraft 3 kind of moved in that way too, where it became much more about the heroes.
Now conform spearhead and advance. Let fly.
Good work, Space Marines. Redskins will not be using that passage again anytime soon.
But the leader managed to escape through the tunnel before we could kill him. That was our chance to cut this invasion off at the head.
He will show himself again, Tarkus. And when he does, we will be ready. Thunderhawks are en route. Prepare for extraction. Zeal and fury are rewarded with victory.
And this game has a lot more RPG elements compared to the first one. The first one's more of like a straight up RTS, but like, yeah, this one's more of a strategy RPG, I would call it. Much more about items that you gain on the battlefield and then improving your heroes based off that. As you see, and they level up.
Welcome aboard Strike Cruiser Armageddon, Commander. Calderis is currently facing a massive Orc invasion that threatens to spill over to the entire sector. Urgent distress signals are coming from other nearby sectors, but we must concentrate our efforts here. I need you to take charge of an assault that's stalled on the surface below. Drop to the point marked on the planet map and start pushing into the Orc's flank.
Before you do that though, you want your characters to level up. Could do that. Having melee combat though is probably better. Damn, that's a lot of gear. Where can I use that? Accessories. Yeah, so every time you level up you gain, I think you get, yeah, as you see here, 2 points. And then you can place that wherever you like. And then, a bit like Shadowrun, which is a weird analogy to be making in a Dawn of War game, but it's the best analogy I've got. So, in Shadowrun Returns, a game, because that's the only one I know that has this kind of system, as you pump points into it, you gain these unlockables. So if I pump enough points into stamina, then I gain Zealous ability. If I put it into ranged attacks, then I gain access to specialized weapons training. And some I think, if I remember correctly, especially in the case of where you have all like squads going with you, some are good for the individual and some are good for the squad. So if I pump enough points into this, I'll gain an accessory slot. See, like Battlecry, that helps him, but not the squad. That's cool. Yeah, for me, getting the ability to get an extra accessory slot is probably worth it. So if I remember right, you can turn these guys basically into like tanks, like your tank squad. And obviously, the more points you put into like stamina, the more health your people have. As it says here, rate at which unit regains health when not in combat. Okay. So yeah, can I do that? I could put points into here. It is good to have like specialized units in different things. Gave him the improved bolter, which increases the damage he does. I remember when I played this last time, you end up with so much stuff here, and later on what you can do is you can recycle it for bonus experience points. See, I kind of want to get him to have accessories as well, but then having the other stuff is good as well. I'll probably go make him my tanks.
The Greenskins have taken over a hamlet outside Argus. This hamlet sits on a vital supply route, and all of Calderis could fall if we do not dislodge them. Sergeant Avitus and his squad of Devastator Space Marines held the hamlet alone, but they were finally overwhelmed. You must retake the hamlet and drive the orcs back. To aid in this, I am assigning Sergeant Cyrus and his squad of scouts to your command. His infiltration expertise should prove invaluable.
Which Cyrus, once you get him, I swear the guy that does the voice acting for him, I've heard that voice in so much stuff. In anime, for example, I've heard his voice in a lot of English dubs or whatever you call it, like English versions of anime and video games. Some standard cartoons, I think, but definitely in anime and video games. Whoever that is, he must have a lot of money from all the work he's done. That's good, they don't make you listen to the briefing again.
This guard duty stuff is naff. We should be out stopping humans again like we did to the town. Wait, did you hear something?
Time to emerge. Rev not. Cyrus to Armageddon. In position.
That's the voice guy.
Space Marines, heartening news. Avitus, the squad leader who defended the hamlet, is still alive. The orcs incapacitated him, but apparently could not finish the job.
Avitus is too stubborn to die.
So it would seem, Cyrus. An orc guard position stands between you and Sergeant Avitus. Approach with stealth and eliminate the Greenskins.
Understood.
Form spearhead positions.
down that guard tower, Cyrus.
Maximize stealth. Infiltration tactics can get past those orc guards. Orc guards eliminated.
Excellent work, Cyrus. Avitus's position is on your tactical display. Revive him so that he may join your attack.
A demolition charge will bring that tower down.
Damn orcs found another pass through the hills.
There is a relay beacon near your position, Commander. Secure it, and we can deploy reinforcements to fill out your squads.
So these are like the points capturing kinda that was in Dawn of War 1, sort of. But I don't. If I remember right, you don't get actual resources out of it though.
Move Avitus near the beacon, and we can get his squad back to full strength.
This is Avitus. Very well.
Reinforcements inbound.
Tactical squad.
Excellent. Avitus and his Devastator squad are back to full strength. Now, push into the hamlet and eliminate those orcs, Commander.
Avitus can increase his damage output by using Focus Fire. To use Focus Fire, select Avitus and click on Focus Fire with the left mouse button. His weapon will do more damage until you turn the ability off or he runs out of energy. To turn the ability off, just click on the icon a second time with the left mouse button. You can reinforce a squad that has suffered casualties to bring it back to full strength. Move the squad near a relay you have secured, and reinforcements will appear automatically. Their number appearing above the relay indicates how many squad members still need to be reinforced. You can also reinforce at the drop pod that delivered your squads at the beginning of the mission. To secure a relay, first select one of your units, then place the mouse cursor over the relay and click the right mouse button. Do not move that unit until the relay is secure, or you will have to start all over again.
Bow, bow, bow.
Now conform spearhead and advance. Attack formation, brothers.
Those orcs are turning tail.
They could be going for help. Stay alert.
My squad should set up in heavy cover, Commander. The suppressive fire from my heavy bolter will keep the greenskins pinned.
Your command.
Devastator's ready to fire. Our heavy bolters are deadly, but they take time to set up and have a limited field of fire.
Attack formation, brothers.
Vigilant brothers.
So far, so good.
Commander, there is a second relay beacon near your position. Activate it to finish securing the hamlet. Excellent work, Commander. The hamlet is secure. More orcs are on the way, Commander. Set up your forces to repel the attack. This hamlet must not fall again.
Tactical brothers, fire!
Say it now before the cleansing begins.
You can enter buildings to give your units better protection. To do so, select a unit, place the mouse pointer on the building you want to enter, and then click the right mouse button. Your units would automatically move towards the building, enter it, and take up firing positions at the
Orcs on approach.
Come on, greenskins!
Too much data!
Good work, Avitus. They have nowhere to run now. Target them before they can get to cover. The enemy is destroying the key.
Under attack.
We will thin their ranks. Cannot slip away.
Target killed. Alien fiends! Tactical get to that position.
Devastators. Time to redeploy.
Target eliminated.
Well done, Space Marines. Thunderhawks are on approach to return you to the Armageddon. Zeal and fury are rewarded with victory.
That was pretty easy.
Well done, Commander. With the hamlet cleared, we can secure the main route into the capital.
The Greenskins knew to strike where we were most vulnerable, Captain Thule.
Cyrus is correct. Someone is agitating the orcs and pointing them at valuable targets. If we are going to win this war, we need to find out who is using the Greenskins against us.
And here we have two different ones we can do. That's not even a question. Of course you would use that. Gained a bolter. Improved armor. bit like, and this bit is a little bit like Dawn of War 1 with territory control, though you don't lose it once you gain it, unlike in Dark Crusade. So, and also like in Command and Conquer 1, and I think 2, I can't remember, but definitely 1, and in June, like June 2 and June 2000, that one had territory control where you would attack into regions, and then after that you control it.
Commander, the orcs have struck another critical target. The orc raiding parties are led by a Nob named Skykiller. This Nob leads a squad of Stormboys, orcs equipped with primitive jump packs. Stormboys are especially ruthless orcs that can strike quickly and escape before reinforcements arrive. Eliminate Skykiller. This will buy us valuable time and may uncover who is guiding these orcs.
I hope I get to do both the missions. I hope it's not just pick one and then that's all you get.
Enemy location flagged on the map, Commander.
We will blaze a trail of blood straight there.
Keep boasting, and the blood will be ours.
It's too much! Pin it! Get away from that grenade! Receiving fire!
Our foe is not finished with me, nor I with them.
Need a beacon. Game doesn't tell you, but if you hold down the shift key and click all the different ones, you gain them all.
There, moving up.
Enemy located. The freight tide rises.
Use a grenade. Move on to the next target, brothers.
Cyrus here. Green skin activity.
Awaiting orders. Let fly.
Grenade! I'm moving to more corpses.
There we go, got our beacon.
The chapter banner flies high.
Getting cover, brothers.
Hostile movement up ahead, brothers.
My faith is my shield.
Level up. As you can see, very different game to the first one.
Commander, you are near an important communication array.
Capturing that array would give us a better hold on the planet, Commander.
That array is well defended. Capturing it will not be simple.
Clear that building.
Enemy combatants in the...
Field generators are deploying now, Commander. Additional generators will not be available until your next deployment.
Tactical squad. Let fly.
Oh, you can't take it out. Okay.
How can we serve?
This is Avitus.
Say it now before the cleansing begins. Let fly.
There we go.
Heading for that cover. There, moving up.
Cyrus here. Greenskin activity. A good kill, Initiate, but you have not yet earned your place.
Tactical move. We're going around the forward field.
Another enemy crushed. These I take for myself!
Another beacon captured.
This is Avitus. Time to redeploy.
Cyrus here. Greenskin activity.
Officers under attack.
Enemy combatants in the field.
Show me your fury.
Heading for that cover.
Going for the brush.
Hostile movement up ahead, brothers.
Nuts to yours! Back up, lively!
Ooh. Close one. That's fine by me. I am here for the experience points. So they're saying I can't capture that because there's already... I don't know. Something about generators or something. So I think if we fight here again, then we can capture that and place more generators or something. In most of these levels though, I like to just go around and just kill everything, just to get as much experience as you can.
Target sighted. Engaging at range.
This is wrong!
Target eliminated.
Sirens here. Under fire.
Get to that position, brothers.
That's a good position.
Command. Tactical squad repositioning.
Brothers, we go.
With me, brothers, advance.
Moving.
Once I know the map is clear, then we'll continue. As in map clear from the areas we've been in so far.
Hostile forces spotted.
Oh, I see him. That nearly went badly.
Scout squad ready for orders.
Oh. Knocked him out of the level.
Cyrus here. Greenskin activity.
Enemy has us in close combat.
In melee. Cannot slip away. Down. Next target.
No, clear. Alright.
Moving to the plants.
As you can see though, the strategy in this game is a lot less than Dawn of War 1. Dawn of War 1, you had to be really full on. Always watching after units all the time. This one you can just more just send everyone in mass, and most of the time that works out fine.
Moving to cover.
I'm coming down on you, but you'll always be beneath me feet!
Target acknowledged.
Move in for the kill! Brace yourselves for the bomb!
This way.
Close combat. Grenade.
Set up firing position there.
Nothing can save you!
Do not let him escape.
Look like ants!
Grenade. Enemy has us in close combat. This way.
Box open.
Suffering heavy losses.
Enemy grenade. Tactical Marines is heading out.
Enemy bombs.
Destroy them. Grenade. Target those greenskins. Get enemy grenade. Tarkus here.
Get away from that grenade!
Get to that position, brothers.
Melee. Cannot slip away.
Boots and your death!
Brothers, advance. Target those greenskins. This way, brothers. Darkus here. Enemy has us in close combat.
Or die like I lived! Loud, fast, and dangerous!
Enemy destroyed, Commander.
Another greenskin dead.
Make ready for extraction. Victory is but a prelude to the next battle.
And everybody leveled up.
Well done, Commander. We will find who is strengthening this Orc horde yet. I am deploying a team to search the Orc remains for clues as to who is agitating them.
Have we received any additional word from the neighboring sector, Captain?
No, we have lost all contact with them.
What could possibly take out the communications network of an entire sector in a few days?
We will have to investigate, but the defense of Calderis must come first. Commander, deploy to the surface as soon as your squads are ready.
Ah, good. I've still got control over it. That's good. And that's why I've always put points into that. How do you recycle it again? Um, Ah, that's right. Okay, it's down. There we go. May not look like it's doing much now, but you'll see the difference later. Alright, so I'm going to end this one here. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you'd like to be notified about when I go about putting more videos in the Dawn of War 2 playthrough series, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube side of things to be notified when those videos are made available. And with that guys, have a good one.